after I said that, it's like coercion. I mentioned it, and therefore Petey mentioned it. It's like a false confession.
Okay.
I should say we are joined by Lauren Bouchard and John Benjamin, two of the creative people behind the animated series Home Movies, which you can see on Cartoon Network during their Adult Swim block every Sunday night at 11. So now, Lauren, you say the show is has not been picked up,
right,
for a future season. Do you think it is? Are we at the end of Home Movies now, or?
Yeah, the next season would have been good. I respectfully disagree with Petey. I think it would have been nice to do another season.
It would also be nice to not let calls through that are negative.
Lauren?
Yes?
Maybe you should try, like, one episode where you don't have a script. One of them.
Yeah, it's pretty much not... we, a lot of times, feel like we don't lose anything by having the script. It doesn't seem to interfere with making the show, as loose and as silly as we want to. The script just is a sort of a safety net and a kind of a good place to start.
Yes, but Lauren, this gentleman is saying it does have an effect.
He is, I know. But for example, the episode that you liked in the 4th season, which I liked too, was totally. I mean, the end result was a combination of script and improv, and in this case, a lot of music. And I think if we got to do more, if we had another season, we would shoot for that. I mean, that was a lot. Everyone sort of agreed that came out really well.
Why don't we make a pact right here on the air that says if we go another season, we will do one episode Petey's way?
That's fair.
What if you even went one step further and let Petey write an episode?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I could write that into my contract.
Petey, do you think you could write an episode of Home Movies?
I think I could, Tom.
But wouldn't that be in opposition to what you believe, Petey?
Exactly,
Oh,
Petey.
yeah. Well, then I could come down to the studio and then, like...
We just schooled you.
And you what? You would direct the improv?
Yeah. I would be one of the characters. And then I would, put the, what's it called?
Well, this is a good time. Why don't we, do, like, the audio equivalent of a screen test?
We could do that right now.
Lauren, give Petey a character name.
Let's call him Petey. We always name everybody after
You're Petey now. You're
And who is he, Lauren?
It's a 13-year-old kid.
13-year-old kid, and let's say, Petey, you're entering a scene, you're at the soccer practice with Coach McGurk.
Okay.
So improv a scene now with Coach McGurk.
Are you ready, Petey?
So is Johnny gonna talk?
Yes, I will do the scene with you as Coach McGurk.
Okay.
Unfortunately, as you know if you were listening to the show, I will be using my voice activation system.
Okay. Okay, ready, Tom?
Okay, go.
You have to say go.
I think you say action.
Okay, action.
Okay.
Hello, Petey. Where's your knee brace? Why are you talking over me? I'm your coach. Where is your knee? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I didn't know that you couldn't talk over.
Shut it. Get out. Go away. Get out. You're out. Go.
What?
Get off. Get away.
Pete, you've got to let the actor speak. You got to take turns. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Okay, ready? Action.
Hey, Coach McGurk.
Hey, Petey. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you ready for today's game?
I think I'm ready for today's game. That's what I'm ready for, I've been planning for this game for quite a while.
How so, Petey?
I've been practicing. Yeah, I've been practicing. That's what I've been doing.
What's funny about that?
What?
What's funny about what you just said?
There was nothing funny about it. I never...
Well, that's the point of cartoons, to be funny.
But I thought it was pretty funny.
That
I
you
thought you were
said
talking
I'm
as...
practicing.
What?
That
What?
you said I'm practicing. That's funny.
I got to agree, Petey. You're not making much of a case for the improv.
I disagree.
I do like his voice quality, though.
Me too, and I actually liked it when he said, I've been practicing. Yeah.
I guess that was an interesting aside. However, I think Petey's
I
performance...
think you guys don't understand the higher comedy level.
Oh.
I guess comedy has
got
reached a
done.
point where it's not even funny anymore.
What?
Yes, Petey, you I got to say, but I've been a big supporter of you.
Yeah.
But you definitely tanked on that.
Now, granted, Tom Petey was put on the spot,
Yeah.
but like I said, maybe it would have benefited him to have writers.
Okay, well, let's give Petey...
Maybe first I had to make friends with Johnny.
Give Petey something. What would Petey... Let's give him something to go with then. He is stepping on the soccer field.
As you noticed, I brought in the idea or concept of a knee brace right away, and he did not pick up on that, which generally means to me he is not good at improvisation.
Because he didn't listen.
Because he wasn't listening, and he could not expound on the knee brace concept that I brought up.
So let's try that, Petey. You are Petey,
Yeah.
13 years old, on the soccer field. You're wearing a knee brace. You're talking to Coach McGurk before the big game.
It is what we call a seed in the improv game. I planted the seed of a knee brace, hoping that the performer who I'm doing the scene with will pick up on that, and we can build something around the knee brace,
Wait, what's a knee
potentially
brace?
ending in...
A knee brace is when somebody hurts their knee and they've got a medical brace on there to help it heal correctly. Okay?
Yeah.
So you come on, maybe you're limping a little bit. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And action!
Hey, Coach McGurk, I'm limping. You know why I'm limping? Because I have a knee brace.
I'm sorry, I can't work with this because that's not the way we build a scene. The scene
You
has
kind
to
of
build organically.
you did kind of blow it all out there in one fell swoop, Petey. Let it breathe.
You might want Petey to let me notice that you're not wearing your knee brace.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And action!
Hey, Coach McGurk.
Coach McGurk.
Yeah?
It's Coach, not Coach.
I said Coach.
You said Coach.
No, I think I said Coach.
What is that supposed to mean? Was that a Freudian slip?
What?
Coach?
Coach.
Am I...
What?
Why would you say Coach?
I said Coach.
You didn't.
Coach McGurk.
I heard you clearly. You said Coach.
Coach McGurk?
Yes, now you say Coach, but why did you say Coach?
I actually said Coach.
Get in the game and get away from me.
Okay, I'm gonna play the game right now. Kick. That's
but-
when I kick the ball, Coach.
But
McGurk.
now you're limping. Now you're limping.
Okay, I'm limping.
Petey, come out. Where is your knee brace?
Say something.
Hi.
No, don't say hi.
Wait a minute, I gotta admit that's pretty funny.
I thought it was pretty funny too.
Yes, by not saying anything you made it funny.
I know, 'cause you know, silence is the essence of comedy.
In a way, it can be.
Yeah.
It better be.
So do you think Petey has a place maybe in the
I think I do,
in
Tommy.
the animation field?
Yes.
Can Petey count on his phone ringing?
Yes, I see a special, the knee brace special.
I thought the knee brace had had some